This is why you trigger people. You can trigger people because you have this energy about you whereby you're just unbothered, and you could come across as so detached, so nonchalant. And if people are trying to trigger you intentionally and they don't get a reaction, this actually triggers them a lot. You trigger people also because you have this swag about you. Like, you literally have your own style. You don't care about wearing certain colors. For instance, this man on the picture right here, he just looks amazing. He's wearing a pink or a lilac suit and he doesn't care. He's got this energy of, I dare you say something to me. I dare you tell me that men can't wear pink. I dare you. And you trigger people because when people do try you, you fix them with your mouth. You tell them truths about themselves that make them actually stutter. And some people may decide that they want to become physical with you because you're reading them their rights. You're telling them things that maybe their parents should have told them. And you may feel like you have to take it upon yourself to humble them if they try and come for you. And you trigger people because people can't win in an argument when it comes to you. And not only that, you're highly intelligent and you've got the receipts and you've got the facts to back your story. People got to give it to you. You trigger people because you don't invest in connections very easily. You hold back. And this can become very frustrating for a lot of people. People may feel like, okay, if I buy him stuff, if I buy her stuff, then maybe I can get her heart. Maybe I can get her to sleep with me. And you're like, really? You trigger people because you can switch from being, I wouldn't even say loving for some of you because we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. People just try and penetrate your heart and they think there must be a heart in there. I'm here in the Mariam. I got ice box where my heart used to be. And the thing is, I don't feel like you are intentionally being closed off, right? Because you've got the death card here. And the Mariam is actually a Scorpio, and that's a Scorpio card. Just had to throw that in. But I feel like you're generally a person. Some of you could have like a ear moon placement. You could have like a Aquarius moon, Gemini moon, Libra moon. You could be quite detached. Like, it's going to take more than giving money and giving me food to make me open up. You may open up to people intellectually. That's the key to your heart. That's the real key to your heart. And you trigger people because they can't understand this. And they give and give and give and give to you in the 3D. And they start depleting themselves and they start becoming combative and they start becoming angry. Like, I've done all of this to you. I've done all of this for you, I should say. And I still can't get your heart. Nah, it doesn't work like that. Some of these individuals may try and use manipulation, but they can't manipulate you. And even if they think they're manipulating you, you've outmaneuvered them. You outsmarted them because you can read what they were going to do from a mile off. Some of you are not intentionally being in this energy of trying to manipulate people. But those people that like to manipulate through giving gifts and money and doing favors, it doesn't work on you. Because you have this energy of, I can do these things myself, or you're just oblivious to the fact that they may even have feelings for you, and this triggers them. You trigger people because some people may feel like, how come you're so closed off? How come you're so defensive? How come you leave me out in the cold? But you're warm to others. you could be this way because you may sense that some of these individuals could betray you down the line. And for some of you, you trigger others because they know that you know. You know that song, She Knows, She Knows, She Knows. Yeah. They may feel like you're too smart. And I feel like you trigger others because you don't allow them to get close. I feel like you also trigger others because of your spirit, guys. Some people may sense that you just have this energy about you whereby you know not to meet up with certain people or meet up with them. And they may not be aware that they are on demon time, but you just gauge from maybe their energy, their delivery. You can feel a coolness or a detached energy from people, and you may feel like, oh, or they may tell you a story about what they did to someone, and you may feel to yourself, oh, so you might do that to me. It's like people let slip about their true personality, and when they want to meet up with you, you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Type of thing. And this can anger some people as well because they may desperately want to get close to you, but you could trigger people because you're hard to access. Another thing is you trigger people because you just look good. You like a whole snack. And you trigger people because you lead with love. You're not forceful. The true strength that you retain is within your heart. And some people feel like they can't access the softer side to themselves. And some people may feel like, how come you're able to balance out your fierceness and your softer side? How come you're able to maintain the two? You know, especially those people that feel so closed off and they can't access these parts to themselves. They may desperately want to rival you, or they may want to upset you to get you out of character. So they intentionally try and trigger you. But when it doesn't work, when you like literally ice them out or cut them off or just distance yourself from them, they get angry because you stay in the warmth and they stay in the cold. And you trigger people sometimes because they feel like there must be another side to you. Some people may want to trigger you so that your heart does turn to stone, so that your heart does harden. You trigger some people as well because some of you may have gotten married and you didn't invite someone. And for others of you, I feel like you trigger people because people celebrate you. People, like your inner circle, people want you to win. And even not just your inner circle. People like you. People genuinely like you. You're very likable. And people have nothing but good words to say about you. And that could trigger some people. They may feel to themselves that their work, they're not being celebrated. But for others of you, I feel like you trigger people because, or a person, because they were not invited to your wedding. You didn't want them there, or a baby shower, or a party. And some people are triggered when you do have your birthday parties, when you do have, say an engagement party, a baby shower. You trigger people because in these individuals' view, all the attention is on you. And you may have found that with these individuals, they intentionally don't come to these events because they can't bear to see you being celebrated because the attention's not on them. You trigger people because you are a boss. You move like a boss, you act like a boss. Some of you could be a boss, manager, CEO. And there's a seriousness with you. You have that can-do attitude. You are a leader, a natural born leader, self-sufficient, independent. You're not afraid to start from the bottom, and that's very intriguing to people, but it's triggering. Like, but they started off at that job, and how come they're now the boss? You're triggering to people because you worked your way up. in some people's view, it was too quick, or they should have been given the role. For some of you, you could trigger people because you're dating someone, or you have married someone, or you're going to marry someone, and some people may feel like you're non-deserving of this person. Like a person that you are dating should be with someone like them. So you do trigger people's delusions, and some people may feel like you're lucky and you're non-deserving of this luck. Maybe you've got a job that they wanted, or maybe you're making a certain amount of money, or maybe you're dating a certain caliber of person, and that's triggering to a lot of people. And you trigger some people as well because you could look one way at work, but when you go out, you are a whole diamond, gorgeous. And you trigger people like, I thought they weren't making a lot of money. And you may not be making the same amount of money as other people do in your workplace, or, the people that you know of. But when you go out, when you put on your clothes, you look like $1 million. And people are triggered because they're thinking, how? You look better than everyone else in that room. And they could be making more money than you. But you have a natural style. And you're able to transform yourself. And change your image. You can go from wearing baggy jeans, hoodie, to dressing elegantly, classy, looking like you just come from the Met Gala, coming like you just done a GQ magazine shoot, leaving other people to look casual. And these people may have felt like they were better than you because they're making more money than you, or because your job is not paying the same amount as theirs, or they have an assumption. You know how to switch it up. This is how you trigger people. Some people anticipate what are they going to do next, what are they going to wear next, and they cannot comprehend when they see you. And this could also mean, like, in regards to the pictures that you put up on social media. People cannot believe their eyes when they see how gorgeous and beautiful you are. And you could trigger people because you can do your own makeup and make yourself look like this. But I feel in general, you may always change your image, and people don't know what you're going to look like next, what you're going to wear next. You trigger people because you have that ability to make people feel like they're stepping into some type of fantasy in regards to you. And I feel like you may trigger people also because of your work. Some of you are creatives and you bring forth magic to life. Some of you could be illustrators. Some of you could be directors, poets, authors, dancers, ballet dancers is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye as well. And some of you could be photographers, some of you could be models, or you just take beautiful pictures or pictures of yourself. Some of you could be models, right? And this is triggering to people because you're able to bring some type of fantasy to real life, and people feel, how do you do it? But this is triggering in a good way because you're making people escape for some time. And you can trigger others as well because some people may feel like they have successfully blocked you. They have successfully pushed you out of a friendship group. They have isolated you, but you stand strong on your own. And when they feel like they have triggered you, they end up triggering themselves because, yeah, they may have hurt you and stung you a little bit, but you don't show that they've hurt you. You don't show that you've been triggered, and this triggers them. What else can I do to hurt him? What else can I do to hurt her? And they feel like they cannot defeat you because you keep bouncing back time and time and time again. And you trigger others because your energy is extremely intimidating and powerful. And you give off an energy of, you can't break me. You know, Beyonce song, you can't break my soul. And that's why they have to come and freeze. And then you bounce back and they can't cope. So yeah, you trigger others a lot.